just thought I'd share something with y'all. It's just so much. Wow. Just to try to think about all the work I've put in with my mind and the action. Where I'm currently at right now is because I changed my mind. Over a year ago, way over a year ago, almost like a year and a half or so, I decided I wasn't going to be waking up for somebody else anymore. Going to clock in, going to check in to somebody else. Having somebody else tell me what to do all day long. Because the results of that was just living paycheck to paycheck. And I wasn't going to keep doing that. It was for me. And I noticed that I wasn't showing up as the best version of myself to my family. So me and my beautiful companion, we started a little hustle selling plants, which then led to selling plant medicinals using different various herbs that were found here in Waco. We started with that, just foraging different herbs here. And then little by little, we started expanding more, and then we made it into the farmers market here in Waco, and that started alleviating a little more, bringing a little bit more income. But we finally made it back up to like living paycheck to paycheck type of style. Like we would do market to a market to a market. That's how we would be making it. So whatever money we made, we had to make a stretch one weekend into the next weekend. But that still wasn't enough. So I started questioning, well, why is that not enough still? Something's not right. And I started studying the way money works. I started studying the way the economy works out here. Because I knew if I wanted to keep expanding, keep moving forward, and serving my family even better, something's got to change. And then first of all, before anything, I'm going on to a year now, was I hadn't stopped drinking. I would still drink alcohol. And as soon as I decided, and it was after a day of going to celebrate an amount of money that we made, and to celebrate our success, that we were paying our bills and everything was working out. We went and we had a few beers. But as always, for me, it's always been one beer leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. And before I know it, I'm just waking up the next day trying to remember how I ended up waking up after a day of drinking. And I saw the look on my son's face and my companion, and I decided I wasn't gonna continue to do that, because I've been doing that since the age of 14. So 16 years doing that. So as soon as I decided to stop drinking while trying to better myself, everything cleared up. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's a big change when you stop the vices, whatever it is that you're doing. As soon as you stop the vices and you say no more, you're taking back your power. And the power that was taken from you from the advertisement that told you you should be celebrating, you should be drinking, you should be feeling good. And that, it was just detrimental. Like, how was that feeling good? And so yeah, as soon as I did that, everything started clearing up. So that's one thing if I could share with y'all, is that I don't drink. I don't even smoke marijuana. I used to smoke marijuana too, but that's another thing. Marijuana just kept me content where I was. It's like you can go out there and do as much as you can, and when you come back and you hit the pipe or you smoking a joint, it's like, now I can chill, now I can do this. I don't want to stress that about any of that. And sometimes the situation was working a regular job and getting a paycheck, and then coming and just smoking Maria and thinking that that's it. And that was just making me blind to my family. Like, wait, how's that it? Like, there's barely any money for food on the table. We didn't have food stamps because we weren't working. So I was smoking while I was being my own man out here, and it wasn't working out. So that was easier because I went on and off throughout my life with marijuana, and I just like, no, man, how can I keep going? Look at, like, I saw my results of my life, and I saw, well, what am I doing? I'm doing this, and this. Like, who wouldn't think of doing that? It's ridiculous how you just keep going through life, seeing how your life is a mess, and continue doing that. Like, I don't get it. Well, now I say that, but when I was doing it, I couldn't see through it. But I have my ways of reconnecting back to myself, and some people don't believe in them. I do, and that's coming back to the fire, coming back to the water, honoring the earth and the air, like that. Yeah, those are my ways in doing it. And I've tried to push that onto people, and they don't understand, so I stopped doing that. But so yeah, and just living that type of way. I stopped smoking, and then I stopped drinking, and then everything became clear, because I was no longer under the pressure, under the influence of anybody else. I was making decisions for myself. I took my power back, my willpower. That gave me strength. And then we just started skyrocketing after that. So, like, I'm in my Corvette right now, and just got my companion another minivan, paid cash for it. I paid cash for my used truck. And yeah, we created a little business and serving people in Waco, and then we started serving people all over the nation. It's just the continuance of just showing up, continuing showing up, because I'm showing up, making sure my family is good, and then I'm showing up for my family as the man that they need day-to-day life. Yeah, just showing up every single day. How can you improve? How can you do this better? There's always something better you can improve on. If you're thinking something is not right, something could change, you could make a little bit more money to relieve the stress of the bills, or the grocery bills, or whatever it is. If you have any of those thoughts that there's just weight on you, that means you need to be leveling up. That's the higher call for a level up. It's not just to accept it and keep going. That was the thing about the vices. It just allows you to accept your life, and that's not the way anymore. There's a new way of doing this, and that's to be sober, clear, conscience, and serving those around you. Stop being so selfish. Started with my family, then trickled off to nearby families, and trickled off to serving the community here in Waco. And we showed up like that every weekend. We showed up every day, and now we show up every day to keep serving the nation. Like we're on the platform where we're serving the nation with our medicines that we make here. And we've even shipped out to international. So just thought I'd share that with y'all. It's a little piece of me that I've been holding on to, and I've been feeling like there's something I need to share, because I see all these influencers sharing their life story, which helps people. So I'm like, I feel like there's something I need to share. I don't know if this helped anybody. I hope it does. You know, if y'all are struggling internally, trying to figure something out, it just takes that. It takes taking your power back and deciding for yourself what's best for you, so that it could be best for the family. When I made the decision to stop working, like that was a decision for what's best for me. Because even though I knew that no more money coming in, that was like a scary thought that, well, how are we gonna pay anything if I was the only one working? Well, it was to take care of myself, because going out there was making me feel a sense of depression, like I'm not worth anything. I have to go answer to somebody. So that was the first decision. And then once I was no longer working, then I was like, okay, now it's time to do things out here. And it started just by cleaning out the outside of my house. It started by cleaning the inside of the house, get everything organized, making sure we have firewood, like all the things that I feel like a man should take care of around the house. I started doing that. And then things started getting clearer and clearer as my thoughts went to, well, how can I make money? How can I make money to bring in? And as I was doing things around the house, I was also taking care of my plants that I have. And then it clicked, like I could sell some of my plants. So it's just making a little bit of money, and it just led to one thought after another to where we are now. And it's not the end, you know. I share this now because I know that there's still improvement. There's still more that I can improve on, more that I can improve on. It's just a daily advancement every single day. Like today I started with a workout, just 100 push-ups and 100 dumbbells. Yeah, that's another thing, working out. But yeah, just starting like that, and then getting up before the sun so that we can get up together, see the day get brighter and brighter, and keep doing it, keep moving forward. And got me a coffee. Gonna go see what the family's up to, and then go to the park or something and continue doing what we're doing. Go for a walk, just staying active, keep moving, just like this shows right here. It's just a continuance of movement. Once you stay stationary, everything stops flowing. You gotta keep moving. That was left for us by my ancestors. You just gotta keep moving, and connect with the earth. The simple ingredients to living a good life. You know, pretty soon I'm gonna start sowing some corn seeds in the backyard and continuing that. Yeah. That's what I really have a passion for working in the garden. So like that, thank you for listening.